Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, start advertising for free. And also go to eBay, type in KGM JAM and check out my eBay store. Please like and follow. Support it any way you can. All right, here we are. Today's Thursday, May 30th, 2024. Been doing a lot of the pink drop here for the last few days with Veve. I'll be kind of glad when it's over. It's probably been their biggest drop as far as across days and one big collection divided by 4 collections. I mean, it's a pretty massive drop. Not as probably, and it's not over yet, but I don't think it did as well as everybody hoped for it to do. But we can get into that in a second on what my take is on that. But anyway, here we are on the drop. Today was the gold drop for one of the members of Blackpink. And then they're having the second comic drop here at 1 o'clock. Okay. And there's only 2,500 editions, which isn't, they do 1,000 mint, but this is a Silver Age comic. And they don't do a whole lot of Silver Age comics at low mint. They just don't. And let alone gold mint. In fact, the only gold, our gold level, our golden age comic that they dropped has like 50, 60, 70,000 mints or whatever the number is. And that's Marvel's #1, which was the very first comic they ever dropped on Veve. Okay. So anyway, is there a need for me to use MCP points on this? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I can't give you an honest. Is it a first appearance of anything? No, it's actually the last kind of issue in a series of issues that of a story that's a very famous story with the Silver Surfer. So, but it is very low mint, 2,500, 2,400 if you after they take off their cut for 2,440 I think is left. But I like round numbers, right? So I figured, you know what? Let's throw 4,364 to put me at 650 or 655 and get rid of all these little numbers, just for the hell of it. Could it sell out? Yeah. Oh, it's probably definitely going to sell out. Do I need MCP points? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And if I do, have I used enough? I don't see a lot of people spending a lot of MCP points for this one. Other than that, it's a low mint Silver Age comic with, that's an important history of comics. So I don't know. We're going to find out here. Okay. So let me place bid. Oh, I'm sorry. The minimum you can place is 5,000. It says it right there. Okay. Well, let's do it this way then. Let's do 5,365. So I'll still be in an even number. That's said it right there. I don't know why I didn't see that. Okay, so anyway, I bid 1,000 more than I wanted to, but that's the way it is. So I bet you most people are going to be bidding 5,000. They'll just put in the minimum. And again, we'll find out here in a few minutes, 7 minutes to be exact when it drops. Okay, let's go talk about the pink drop, okay? What happened? How come 150 million fans doesn't translate into an immediate sellout? Yes, it's a big set. Yes, there's 4 different poses for each girl, and there's 4 girls in the band. So that's 16 total, NFTs plus the cards, then plus the gold, silver, and the gold, pink. Well, okay, one is, and I've been saying this throughout some of the social feeds, I got a ton of Dale Earnhardt Jr. that dropped on DraftKings, and he has hundreds of millions of followers, of fans. He's one of the biggest names in NASCAR driving, and you can't give him away. So a big number of fans does not translate into popular NFTs right now. Do I believe one day they will be a grail? Those Dale Earnhardt things or NFTs? Absolutely. Because they're the first ones ever dropped. They might not be the best. They might not be the most popular, but it will be the grail that everybody chases. But you can get them right now for like less than $1 because it's some of those mints that they put out were like 1,000, 3,000 less. It's incredible. Excuse me. So the point I'm trying to make with the pink, it didn't surprise me that I was hoping it was different, because you just don't know sometimes. But it kind of, when it happened, I was like, well, I thought that might happen, type of thing. And it especially with these K-pop bands, okay, it's hard to tell how popular they really are because they are so supported by their company, which is behind them, and then the media, which is getting paid. So what are the real numbers anyway? It's impossible to tell, okay? Unless you really do a deep, expensive dive, and who's got time for that? So, maybe it's the point is, though, even if they really do have 150 million real live fans and they're not a lot of bots, they're just promoting social media, it doesn't translate to NFTs right now. It just doesn't. And it took me a couple years to realize that because, I got into this in 2019, I think is when I first started getting into it with the first comic drops at Veve, here on Veve. And, we all thought that it's now. This is, whatever NFT you buy is going to go to the moon. And we who got these early ones are going to be in the right place, which still could be true. It's just not right now. It's not at this moment. And the reality setting in that it's going to be a slow build that maybe call it a recovery type of thing. But can it happen overnight? Sure. It just takes one big thing to just make the mainstream people pile in. I don't know what that is because right now they avoid it like the plague because everybody who's already likes NFTs, it's the same people, the same names over and over again. Now we're picking up a few here and there and stuff. So like everybody, I think utility will be the deciding factor. But let me point something out too. Disney's heavily involved in Veve, and they've got other platforms already dropping NFTs. Vive's been into NFTs probably since maybe as early as 2010, if not earlier. There's actual proof of 2013, 14, and some of the companies that are now all up in this metaverse stuff that they're slowly building, which could take them another day, another month, another 10 years, another 20 years. We don't know. Okay. But why haven't they put Veve? Okay. And there's a reason. Why haven't they put Veve on Disney Plus? Yet. They might tomorrow for all I know. I don't know. We know it's coming, right? But that's the kind of things that hasn't happened yet. You got 250 million people watching Disney Plus at any given time. So a little thing like that, all of a sudden, boom. People are watching TV. They see the Veve signal or symbol. They click on it. Takes them to the website. It ties in with the movie they're watching. Maybe they get a discount. I mean, there's so many things they can do with this stuff. So do I believe in all this? Yes. Do I believe Veve's probably the best platform out there? Yes. As of right now. Can things change? Sure. Because who knows? You can only go by off what you know. Do I think it's here now? No, it's coming. Yes. I absolutely do. And in the process, it's fun. And if you're responsible and you don't go crazy, get into trouble, just like anything, you can have a lot of fun just living off the drops. And if you're watching this video and you're on the edge of getting in, just come in and research a lot. Don't get caught up in that, I got to get everything now because that could get you into trouble. All right, let's go back to the comic. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds. How did I do on the drop? Well, I just went after the cards, got them for very cheap. And then I missed out on the gold, but I got 2 of the Gisso Silver Pink. I had 2 cards. I went ahead and burned them. And I got the Jenny Pink today. And I did get the stadium because I thought that was just cool shit. I do got a feeling there's going to be some kind of utility with it. I don't know yet. Maybe not. Maybe not. And then here's the remaining 2 cards for the next 2 days for the drops. I did go after the first day. I got all 4 characters. And it was a mistake because, but you didn't know. You didn't know at the time. And so I've bought some really cheap. And then just wait to see how the next 3 drops went. And I'm eventually going to put the set back together. But anyway, so that's where I'm at personally. But on the last 3 drops of the girls, I didn't get any of their regular NFTs. I just bought the card for like $20. And then you paid $20 to get the statue. Which those long-term could be a huge grill. The problem with these K-pop bands is they can disappear just as fast as they show up. And, it's just the way things are. Here we go. So let's see how this worked out. Okay, so I did get in. Did I need to spend my 5,000 points? But at least I got one. Let's see if it took the money. It didn't take the money. Huh, that's not good. Maybe I didn't get it. That's a sign that, yeah, it took it. Okay, I lucked out. That was doing to me on the silver, the gold and silver Blackpinks. It would give it to me, but it wouldn't take my money, and then it would tell me it was sold out. Okay, so now let's see how long it takes me to get this. Shouldn't take me too long. There isn't a lot of issues. 2,500 issues. All right, let's see what's... Okay, that's kind of a good sign. If it immediately shows you your issue, that you got it, then that's means nobody bought it. Okay, but being that this is a Silver Age comic and very limited, I figured it would it had a good chance of selling out. Veve has been adjusting lately to the reality of how many people are actually going to buy their products right now. They were liking the fact that they have leftovers for new people, which, that's cool. Having an inventory, they come in, they can go buy it right out of the store, get a chance to get a good mint number, secret rare, all that good stuff, But I think the best thing for the platform is to keep things very limited and and that's the reward for us being here early. And then let the new people, they can start living off the drop after that. And it makes it more exciting and it helps the values stay up at least somewhat, to an extent. And let me tell you something, when this does go mainstream, again, none of this is financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. Listen to me at your own risk. If this does go mainstream, this age of low mint number, because don't forget, Veve came out with comics at 50,000+ mints. Okay? And they sold out instantly. And then, after 3 years of the bear market and comic after comic, it's dropped to where people, decide that big. They're not going to sell 50,000 right now. But when things go mainstream, if you're holding on to these very low mint anythings, you could be sitting on some very nice product. Okay, here we go. Let's see what I got. I got the common. I got number 626. Not a bad mint number. 150 or lower's good, and definitely below 100, because right now they only give you 41 and higher. You can't get anything as of right now. Now, with that said, as far as I know, there's only one product that you can get lower than the number 50 mint number, and that is on the collectible side, and that is the Tony Stark Golden Edition Funko Pop ones. And those, they actually did not keep back the first 50. They kept back a number, but it wasn't the first 50 or first 41 or first 40 like they do with the Veve Marvel Comics and stuff like that. And I don't know who decided that. I don't know if that was Funko Pop who got to do that, or Veve decided that, or what. So anyway, so there we go. Okay, so now would you say, oh, you struck out? No, I didn't strike out. I got a common. And I love the common covers. Now, there's only 1,250 of the commons. So it would have been nice to get a high. Sure, of course it would have. But the point is, this in its own case is very, very rare. And it's the nice thing about Veve is the common issue, the common mint is the original cover. The other ones are all different. I'll show you what I mean. See, they're all different. Like that's the same cover, but without color. They just keep the Silver Surfer with color. The next two are Veve exclusives usually. And then the third one is, I think they try to bring in the original artist if he's still alive. They do things like that. But anyway, so only the common. So that in its own way, me personally, I think that's going to be huge. There's going to be a niche for that. A lot of collectors want that original cover. And it's going to be the cheapest one out of the set, usually, at first. That could flip, because uncommon is really probably the most unpopular, if you could say that about any of them, as far as covers go. You can usually get the uncommon right now, sometimes cheaper than the regular common. So, but my strategy is I like to get 10 issues of the common cover, or any comic for that matter, but I go after common covers. That gives me 9 to flip and 1 to keep. Okay? So, maybe not now, but maybe a month from now, you can start getting these common covers for under $5, type of thing. Maybe get them as cheap as 3, because people just, they just went after the drop and they just want to dump it now. So who knows? But what I'd like to see is if it's sold out. And we won't know here for another 8 minutes. So can I talk for another 8 minutes? I really can't. I don't have time. But anyway, you can go check it out yourself to find out if it did sell out, okay? So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. Go check out my eBay store. Like and subscribe there. If you got a comment you want to leave below, I'll get back to you. I always answer my comments. And if you got some answers or questions, either way, okay? And I know your time's important. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.